Hi everyone, it's Chey here. Today we're talking about all of the upcoming killer changes. I'll be showing each of the changes side by side so that you can see what it looks like on the live servers versus what it looks like on the upcoming changes on the PTB. The pig. Time to crouch takes 1.3 seconds. Crouched movement speed is 3.6 meters a second. Ambush duration is 2 seconds. Ambush miss attack cooldown is 2 seconds. Ambush successful attack cooldown is 3 seconds. For the PTB, the time to crouch is 1 second. Crouched movement speed is 3.8 meters a second. Ambush duration is 2.3 seconds. Ambush miss attack cooldown is 1.5 seconds. Ambush successful attack cooldown is 2.7 seconds. On the PTB, Pig will no longer see the aura of her boxes. Traps will now have a base timer of 3 minutes. Previously that was 2.5 minutes. I think these changes for Pig are really good. I think they're all a step in the right direction. I appreciate the fact that they're trying to make her ambush more viable. I also really like the fact that they are trying to make it so people aren't relying on head pops. Personally, I don't think you should really be getting head pops right now unless you're forcing them or you're against survivors who don't really know what they're doing. And I think behavior kind of wants to stray away from forcing head pops. I think they'd rather see her other power, which is her ambush, be used a lot more. I think this is good. I enjoy playing as Pig. I used to go for a head pop Pig challenge here on YouTube. Like, I have a few videos on it, and I don't know, it wasn't really fun to play as or against. I'm going to be real. I think her trap power more so should be used for passive slowdown to try to give her more time in chases. So overall, I love the Pig's changes. I think they're fantastic. The Hag. Currently on the live servers, setting a trap takes 1 second. A triggered trap remains active for 5 seconds. Wiping away a trap takes 3.5 seconds. The maximum teleport distance to the trap is 40 meters. On the PTB, setting a trap takes 0.9 seconds. A triggered trap remains active for 6 seconds. Wiping away a trap takes 4 seconds. The maximum teleport distance is 48 meters. So for the Hag changes, I think they're okay. I don't really see an issue with them. I'm just confused by some of the reasoning on the patch notes. I think that making it a little bit quicker to set a trap is fine. I think keeping the triggered traps active for an extra second, that's fine. I don't see that being an issue. Is that survivors will have to spend longer to wipe away a trap, making it more difficult to do it during a chase. I don't know any survivor that wipes away a trap mid-chase. I don't really see that making a big difference, but hey, Hag's probably not in the best spot right now. No one really enjoys playing her. At least I don't know anyone that likes playing her. Unless it's Chase Hag. 8 meters is kind of a lot to add to her teleport range though. Like, that was the thing that I was surprised about. Like, when you see the comparison to the 40 to 48 meters in the side-by-side, it's kind of a lot. Do I think it's going to be an issue? No. I just don't know if these changes were really necessary, but maybe she'll be more viable now. The Clown. On the live servers, Cloud has 4 bottles. The antidote activation time is 2.5 seconds. The speed boost duration from the antidote is 5 seconds. The effect of tonic on survivors is quite bad. It makes a lot of people motion sick. On the PTB, Cloud has 6 base bottles. The antidote activation time is 2 seconds. The speed boost duration is 6 seconds. The effect of tonic on survivors was reduced, which helps with motion sickness. These clown changes, I also don't really think they're an issue. I'm a tiny bit concerned about the base bottle increase with things like Pinky Finger and other add-ons. I will say, I really appreciate behavior decreasing the visual intensity of the tonic on survivors to help with motion sickness. If any of you guys watch my streams or have seen my tweets, I am someone who suffers from motion sickness, like, very badly. My whole life, I've had motion sickness issues. There's certain games I just can't play. Sometimes I have to DC when I'm playing Survivor or just AFK because of motion sickness. I used to not be able to use Monitor and Abuse or Shadowborn. Clown makes me extremely motion sick. If someone uses a blighted serum on me as Survivor, that FOV change makes me incredibly sick for like 40 minutes minimum. So it's really nice to see this. I hope that it helps a lot. Playing the PTB, I still noticed that I did still get motion sick from facing Clown, but it's a lot less bad. It's a lot more bearable, and I hope to see behavior going down this path of adding more with accessibility. The Doctor. Shock therapy range is 10.7 meters. Shock therapy delay detonation is 1 second. On the PTB, shock therapy range is 12 meters. Shock therapy detonation delay is 0.8 seconds. I tried this with a variety of his add-ons, but I didn't see too much of a difference, honestly. How do I like the Doctor changes? I think they're fine. They're good. I am really bad at playing Doctor, so hey, if this helps, that's great. I like the fact that they're increasing the range and the delay. I think that will make him a little bit more viable in chases. The Demogorgon. Successful shred attack cooldown is 3 seconds. On the PTB, successful shred attack cooldown is 2.7 seconds. How do I feel about the demo changes? There's a lot to unpack here, alright? Sit back, get ready, guys. No, I'm kidding. I think it's good. They're just trying to put everything in line and have the same attack cooldown, which is great. I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing consistency in a game. I feel like the more inconsistencies you have among things that are similar, the more confusing things can get. So seeing all these consistencies is great, and I hope that they keep adjusting things so that a lot of actions are the same across the board to not cause any confusion. The Huntress. The current lineup on live servers. Movement speed while holding a hatchet is 3.08 meters a second. Huntress has 5 base hatchets. On the PTB, windup speed is increased by 10%. Movement speed while holding a hatchet is 3.54 meters a second. And she has 7 base hatchets. Okay, so I am an avid Huntress enjoyer. She's probably going to be my first killer that I P100. I love playing her. She's so fun. She's my favorite killer. And I just feel like these changes are kind of a little much. I don't know. I don't think all 3 of these are needed. I think having 7 base hatchets is a lot. I understand some maps kind of suck for like locker placement and such, but that just kind of feels like a lot to me. The combination of the quicker wind-up speed and the movement speed is insane. Like, I think adding all three of these things untouched is a mistake. I already see people complaining a lot about Huntress, like, as she is. And pre-PTB, I think Huntress is a very balanced killer. I think she's probably, like, the perfectly balanced killer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys don't agree with me. That's fine. This is my opinion. I think Huntress is perfectly balanced. I think she's great as she is right now. Sure, she's frustrating on some maps, but I think all killers are. I think these changes are going to make people hate facing her even more. Huntress is already one of the most popular characters. She's one of the most played. I just feel like this is going to increase the hatred going against her. I want people to have fun. I don't want people to just give up against the killer that I love playing. I don't want people to feel frustrated and like that they can't win in a certain situation. I think the movement speed being base kit, the wind-up speed being base kit, and the 7 hatches being base kit is way too much. I think it's unnecessary buffs. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be fine. I hope it will, or I hope behavior changes something, but I think this is too much. The Blight. On the live servers, Compound 33 limits Blight to 2 rushes. On the PTB, Compound 33 limits Blight to 3 rushes. How do I feel about these changes? That's fine. Okay. Sure, no big deal. I don't see an issue with that. Go for it. I also wanted to talk about Mangled. On the live servers, there's no way for survivors to remove the Mangled effect other than healing through it. Behavior wants to make it so the status effect is more interesting and introduces some risk and reward to it. The Mangled status effect will now have a limited duration, with the exact duration depending on the source and ranging between 60 and 90 seconds. This maintains Mangled's effectiveness at slowing down healing, while forcing survivors to make a choice. Do they spend more time to heal now or risk staying injured until the effect expires? I kind of like this. Personally, I think this is a fine change. I can't wait to see how it plays out. I don't think it's an issue at all. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe. This wasn't my normal type of content. I usually focus on gameplay and not informational, but hey, some people look up to me now and say they study my killer and take my word to heart and things like that, which is, I don't know. I feel like I'm only average at this game, but I thought that making informational content could be nice for those of you who enjoy it. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please let me know, because it was actually fun to make, even though it was a lot of work.